back to the SF Bay Area Sports Talk channel. Hope everyone's having a fantastic football Sunday. The San Francisco 49ers get the big win on the road in Cleveland, 20-8 over the Cleveland Browns and the Niners in what was a the weather was just crazy. Really cold temperatures. The wind was blowing like crazy. And wow, a cold weather game. The Niners go on the road and look, they played a great game. The Niners took full advantage of the mistakes from the Cleveland Browns. There was one play where they lost the ball on the kick return. The rookie had fumbled it. We took advantage. We were able to get a touchdown on that play. And when you look at how this game started early, you knew that coming in, the Browns they got one of the best defenses in all of football. So you knew that this was going to be a challenging game, but a great test for the San Francisco 49ers. And look, they were able to pass the test today. We were able to, start putting together solid plays. It was tough to run the ball against this Cleveland defensive line. Christian McCaffrey on the day had 20 carries for 53 total rushing yards. And yeah, we took advantage. We had a big punt return from Sky Moore, who has just been amazing, and got to give a big shout out to the San Francisco 49ers special teams. The fantastic job that they have done has just been amazing. Getting I think the Niners are right up there as one of the best in special teams in how many punt return yards and kick return yards that we have been putting up. And look, that is a big deal because in a game like this where you're on the road in a cold weather environment, you got to be able to take advantage of those opportunities where you can get great kick returns and punt returns. And the 49ers were able to do that today. And they now improved to 9-4 on the season. And with this young defense, as we know, this year, we've been decimated by injuries. But if this young 49ers defense can continue to get better, play solid football, and do like what they did today, they held the Browns to 8 points on the day. And last week on Monday Night Football against a solid Carolina Panthers team, they were able to hold them to 9 points. And what you saw today, Carolina, they got a big, stunning win over the LA Rams, 31-28. That was the final score in that game. And what it shows is that if Carolina can do that against a good Rams defense, it goes to show how great the 49ers defense is playing right now, despite all of the injuries. So you really got to be impressed. This Niners team, in my opinion, I think we have a great opportunity to shock a lot of people. I know pretty much everyone in the national media and in the entire NFL has pretty much written off the 49ers this year. But look, the Niners, we have a good chance, and really no one has ran away with the NFC. So I feel like that makes it even more likely that the 49ers can have a great chance to go far, go on a deep playoff run. So it's going to be very exciting to see how the season finishes up. And with now a record of 9-4, look, you got a bye week coming up. So great opportunity to get healthy, and then you're going to play the Tennessee Titans in the final 3 games. That is where it's going to be a great challenge for the 49ers, taking on the Indianapolis Colts on the road. And then you got the Chicago Bears, who are now the #1 seed in the NFC. And then you finish at home against the Seattle Seahawks. So for the Niners, look, I mean, 10 wins could be good enough to at least secure a playoff spot. Now, I think last year Seattle had 10 wins and missed the playoffs. So if you really want to assure yourself of getting into the playoffs, you would like to get 11 wins, which I think is definitely on the table. I think that there's a good chance the Niners could beat the Colts. I think they can I think they can beat the Seahawks too. They can beat the Bears. So these last 4 games are going to be a lot of fun to watch. And coming up against Tennessee, you feel really good. You feel like you can win that game at home and improve to 10-4, which would be excellent heading into that very tough stretch of the final 3 games. Welcome in, 49ers faithful. Let's go, San Francisco 49ers. We pull out the victory today in a bad weather game as the Niners defeat the Cleveland Browns 26-8. And when you look at how this game started, we got off to a slow start, and we knew coming in that this was going to be a challenging Cleveland Browns defense. So you really had to go out there and play great football, and we were able to do so. And look, it feels amazing right now because this was a trap game, I would say, where, yeah, you're playing against a young quarterback in Shedeur Sanders. And look, when you're still learning a player like that, you don't know how these types of games can go. And the Niners, they did phenomenal. Look, their running back, rookie, he was running the ball against us really well. So I think that the rushing defense for the 49ers, we do have to work on that. We've been pretty good at that this year. But yeah, Cleveland, they were able to get their running game going. So you would like to see the Niners tighten up on the rushing defense. But I think overall, this Niners defense, despite being decimated by injuries, we have been playing great football and just really, it's been awesome. It's been amazing. And let's keep it going. Let's go, San Francisco 49ers. We are going to be getting to our picks of the game. So we'd love to hear who you're taking as the player of the game. And for me, I am going to take Brock Purdy. I feel like he responded very well this week after the I would say a rough game, 3 interceptions against the Carolina Panthers. But Brock Purdy, he was amazing today, took care of the football. And considering the cold weather environment, I feel that Brock Purdy did a solid job out there, completed 16 of 29 passes for 168 passing yards, 1 passing touchdown. Did just get sacked once. So Brock Purdy responding with a solid game, and let's look to see him build on that. As we know, Brock Purdy this year has not played a lot of football, so that is understandable when you have a game like what he had last Monday against the Carolina Panthers, with 3 interceptions in that game. And with Brock Purdy, it's just key to see that he responded very well today, played great football. Welcome in, Calvin. Good to see you. in the house. Yeah, we've got to give a big shout out to the San Francisco Giants. Yep, hope Posey and the Giants do well in the winter meetings. Yeah, I would love to see us sign the new Japanese pitcher. But the worry is that our owner Greg Johnson, does not want to spend money like that. For some reason, he doesn't want to give a big contract out north of 100 million. Which to me, I'm like, if you want to compete with the Dodgers, you got to be willing to take those risks. And we've done it before. We've signed big contracts. Johnny Cueto, 130 million. Barry Zito, 126 million. So yeah, we definitely, I would love to see us go for it. Greg Johnson, if you're seeing this or hear this, go for it. The Giants need to sign some big guys. Big shout out to the Niners getting the win today, 26-8 over the Cleveland Browns. The 49ers defense doing a phenomenal job, getting better and better with each week, and that is going to be key. Making an exciting season. You know, you would have thought with all of the injuries that this season essentially was over. But, you know, we're keeping the faith forever. 49ers faithful, and this team can definitely make a run this year. Yeah, you never know. These young guys can continue to get better and step up, and we can shock some people in the playoffs. So to me, you take it one game at a time and see what can happen. The San Francisco 49ers get the job done, 26-8 over the Cleveland Browns. What a huge win today. Let's go, 49ers. Hope everyone has a great rest of your football Sunday. And let's go, San Francisco 49ers. Have a great one, everyone. What a game. I mean, what a game today. If we can keep building on this, the offensive line did a great job. Defense did a phenomenal job. And big shout out to Robert Saleh, the job that he has done this year, considering all of the injuries. He's just been amazing, and you just love what this team is doing out there defensively. And with Robert Saleh as our defensive coordinator, I mean, anything is possible this season. We have one of the, in my opinion, when we're rolling, one of the best, arguably the best offense in football. When you have Christian McCaffrey running the football, you have a mobile quarterback in Brock Purdy who can throw the ball deep down the field, is very smart, and his decision making can process the field well. Now, we do know against Carolina, Brock Purdy, that deep ball threat was not sharp. But with Brock Purdy having missed a lot of time this year, that is understandable. That can happen. So I think it's really key here that as Purdy is getting that experience with each game, coming back from the turf toe injury, you know, he's going to be ready to go at the top of his game, hopefully, God willing, come playoff time for us to make a deep playoff push. Let's go, San Francisco 49ers. Have a great one, 49ers faithful, and we'll see you next time. Let's go, Niners.